Welcome back to day 5 of our chakra series. I'm Antonietta, and today's class is designed to open and stimulate the throat chakra, Vishuddha. Let's talk about it. Let's move through it as we come together on the mat. Let's begin in easy pose. Hands can rest on the knees or placed in prayer position at the heart, sitting up nice and tall. Option to sit on a block or a pillow. Spine is lengthened. You're welcome to softly close your eyes and take a few slow, deep breaths in and out. Today we focus on the throat chakra, Vishuddha, which is located in the throat area and associated with the color blue. The throat chakra is responsible for communication, self-expression, and the ability to speak your truth. Place your right hand on the mat, back center. Left hand comes to the right knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale back to center, and let's repeat on the opposite side. Left hand comes behind, plants down in the back center of the mat. Right hand to the left knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Let's repeat one more time for each side on your own, using your breath to guide you. Glance at me if you need to. To balance the throat chakra, we're going to be doing some poses that focus on opening and stimulating the throat area, which will help us to easily listen to others and communicate confidently when expressing ourselves. Make your way back to center. Place hands on the mat behind your hips. Inhale, expand, arch the back, and look up. When this chakra is balanced, we're able to speak easily, honestly, and from the heart. Exhale back to center. Inhale, raise the arms up overhead. Exhale, lower them down. Using slow and mindful movements, make your way to tabletop. Moving on into cow face pose, Gomukhasana. Cross your right knee over the left, stacking one on top of the other. Sit back, sit bones, root down. If this doesn't feel right in your body, option to rest on a block or a blanket. Inhale, reach your right arm out to the side, and then rotate the arm inward till the thumb faces down towards the mat. Exhale your arm behind your back, bend the elbow, and work your hand up towards your neck. Roll your right shoulder back and down. Inhale, reach your left arm forward, palm up, and draw your arm up towards the sky. Exhale, bend your elbow, reach to grasp your fingers, using a strap or a towel if the fingers do not yet clasp. Relax and breathe here. Feel that stretch along the left trap and all the way down to the right hip. Moving with intent, release the grip and place hands down on the mat in front of your feet. All right, listen up, lean forward and rise up as we spin around. Glance at me if you need to here as we make our way to Gomukhasana on the other side. This time, left knee should be stacked over the right. Sit back and root the hips down. Left arm extends out to the side, then rotates inward so the thumb faces down. Exhale your arm behind your back, bend the elbow and work your hand up towards your neck. Left shoulder rolls back and down. Inhale, right arm reaches forward, palm faces up. As you raise your arm up towards the sky, exhale, bend your elbow, reach to grasp your fingers, towel or strap. Take a couple breaths. Mindfully release and let go. Make your way to all fours. From here, curl the toes under and make our way up to downward facing dog. Take an inhale, and on an exhale, lion's breath, tongue out. Shift forward on the toes, coming into plank pose. You can insert your own affirmation here or repeat after me. I communicate from my heart. I communicate from my heart. Bend your arms and lower to the belly, chaturanga, and then push up to cobra. Moving with your breath, lower it down. One more inhale. Rise up, cobra, crest wave. Exhale, lower down. Coming into bow pose, exhale, lift your head, chest, and push off the toes and bend the knees towards the head. Lift and reach your hands back to take hold of your ankles. Point your toes, inhale, and lift your head, chest, and thighs away from the mat, leaving only your core to be touching the mat. Look straight ahead and breathe. Bow pose. Try not to let the legs splay out, but pull them in towards each other as if you're squeezing a yoga block. Remember why you started, and take one more inhale, and release. Gently guide your way back to tabletop. Option to come onto the forearms here as we make our way to down dog. Curl the toes under, peel the hips up and back where we'll meet in downward facing dog. Mindfully make your way to the front of the mat. You can skip, hop, swim, walk, you choose. Once you get there, inhale, reach for the sky, spread your fingers and press into your feet. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the palms, step one foot back and then the other, plank pose. Speak your own affirmation or repeat after me. I listen to others with compassion. I listen to others with compassion. Gently lower the knees, coming into tabletop position. And then let's come into crow pose. Place your palms firmly on the mat, about shoulder width apart. Option to place a block or a pillow about 6 inches in front of you. Draw the core in and up. Inhale, rise up on the back legs and walk the knees in towards the armpits. Begin to gently shift the weight from hands to your feet by rocking forward and back. Drishti is out and forward. Lift one foot and then the other, coming to crow. Keep squeezing the heels up towards the sit bones, navel is in and up, and hold here. If headstand is in your practice, you can carefully tuck the chin and lower the crown of the head to the mat and raise the legs up. Take a couple breaths. Then lower your legs and slowly make your way back down. From here, let's check out camel pose. Come up on the knees and bring the hands to the back waist. Loop the shoulders forward, up and back. Tailbone lengthens down. You can use your thumbs along the back side of the lower back to guide you forward and back. Inner thighs are engaged and squeezing into the midline. Open the chest and press firmly into the tops of the feet. Hips shift forward as you begin to lean back. Hug the elbows together and reach down to grab your heels or blocks. Inhale, inner thighs continue to squeeze together. Gaze is up or back. And breathe. To come out of the posture, bring one hand back to the back waist and then the other. Tuck the chin and then slowly roll up. Plant the palms, coming onto all fours. And on your next inhale, walk the hands out wide, curl the toes under, peel the hips up and back to down dog. Exhale, step, hop, or walk your way up to the front of the mat. Inhale, reach for the sky, spread the fingers, press into your foundation. Exhale, hands to heart. Shake it out here and let's take it down, forward fold. Bend the knees to come into a squat, using your hands to gently lower down to a seat and slowly make your way to lie on your back. Bring the backs of your heels closer to your sit bones. Fingertips should be grazing the heels and gently tuck your chin to your chest. Bring awareness and try to feel every movement as you press your palms firmly into the mat and slowly begin to peel your hips up off the mat and up towards the sky. Draw the shoulders back and under. Option to take a bind. Let's stay here for a few breaths. Welcome that shake. You're building strength. If you took a bind, unwind and slowly lower down one vertebrae at a time until your back is flush with the mat. For those of you who'd like to join me, we're going to make our way to a wonderful heart opener, wheel pose, also known as back bend, or else you can practice another bridge or take a rest here. Wheel pose helps to clear the throat chakra, supports your intention to speak your truth, and helps release stored tension from your neck. For those of you coming along, this pose will feel different for everybody, so be sure to listen to your body and respect where you are in your practice. With that in mind, place the palms down on either sides of your head, thumbs close to your ears, and fingers are pointing towards the shoulders. Press into your feet and begin to lift the hips. Continue to press firmly and evenly into the palms, arms, and legs as you keep extending the hips up. Thighs rotate inward, back is arched, arms are elongated. Wheel pose. Breathe and stay here for as long as you wish. Or make your way back down by tucking your chin to the chest. Slowly bend the elbows and carefully guide your way back down. Gently hug your knees to your chest and then make your way to happy baby pose. Bring the arms through the inside of the knees and hold onto the outside edge of each foot. Slightly tuck the chin to the chest and press the heels up and pull back with the arms. Shoulders, neck, and back press down into the mat. You can rock your baby a little side to side here if that feels good. You might extend one leg and then the other. Breathe and enjoy the stretch. Release the grip and slowly extend your legs out long, arms at your side, palms down. Make your way into Plow Pose, Halasana. Plow Pose is an inverted yoga posture that stretches the spine and shoulders while rejuvenating the nervous system. If you've never come into Plow Pose before, you may want to grab a rolled up blanket to place under your shoulders or start with a wall behind you. You can glance at me first and then join in. On an inhale, use your abdominal muscles to lift your legs and hips up towards the sky. Straighten your legs and slowly lower your toes to the floor, a wall, or a chair with your legs fully extended. If your toes do not yet touch the floor, support your back with your hands. Lower your legs as far as possible behind you, keeping your legs straight. Continue to keep your back supported if your feet do not touch the floor. If your feet do come to the floor, extend your arms along the floor and interlace your fingers. Upper arms press firmly into the floor, grounding down through the pinky finger and the outer sides of your hands. Align your hips over your shoulders and press into the tops of your feet. Keep a space between your chin and chest, and at the same time lift your chest to open the upper back. Relax the jaw, soften your throat, and gaze is down. Let's hold here for 5 breaths. To release, support your back with your hands, then slowly roll down one vertebrae at a time, bending your knees if you need to. Slowly extend your legs down to our final resting pose, Shavasana. Spread your legs to the width of the mat. Allow the feet to splay out. Slightly tuck the chin so the neck is long. Arms rest by your side, palms up. Let your shoulders grow heavy and gently close your eyes. Allow your body to become heavy, yet soft as you sink into the earth. Feel the ground support you. Take some nice, long, conscious breaths. Relax all the muscles in your face, focusing on releasing tension held in the jaw and between the eyebrows. Notice how you feel. Let your breath return to its natural state. Begin to slowly wiggle your toes and your fingers. Stretch your arms overhead and stretch your feet. Slowly roll to any side and make your way up to a comfortable seated position. Let's raise our palms to the third eye. Your voice matters. Thank you for being here today. Stay true. Namaste.